more than about an hour now. Doing a live stream with Izzy and Hamish. We were yeah, having a bit of joke with Izzy about the Commodore and stuff like that. And unfortunately, poor Izzy didn't see the funny side of it. And yeah, I do apologise for that, Izzy. I was just pulling your leg about the Commodore, but Izzy says to me, "Puts you to be family, but you're not." Oh, hang on, hang on. I've got something I've got to answer. Hang on. I don't know who it was, um, but I'm sure they'll let me know. I'll read it thing next time when I jump off of the live stream. But yeah, someone did send me a barbecue invite. I don't know who it was, but we will see who it was. I guess someone does like the old sense of humour. Oh dear, what a live stream on TikTok it was. It was really comical. It was really comical on TikTok, the live stream I just had with Izzy and Hamish. You guys really crack me up. Really do crack me up. It was really, really funny, guys. I do appreciate you guys making me laugh so much. It was the best laugh I had in years. I mean, months. It really was. I mean, you guys really made me laugh on that live stream. I do appreciate it. Joking around and clowning around. It was really good. People on there, what was the live about? What was it so special? We were joking around with Izzy about her Commodore. You know, about, Hamish wanted to co-parent with it, and Izzy kept getting so annoyed with his comment that he was going to co-parent the Commodore and he was going to do burnouts and all that with it. And Izzy got she got a bit upset with him. I just played along with it because I was part of the joke, so I just played along with it. I just said, well, yeah, Matt, don't forget, Hamish, don't forget you're looking for the registration papers to come with it. And, Izzy says to me too that because she's living with her partner, Matthew, that if she calls it a partner, it isn't, it's a boyfriend, it's your boyfriend. It's not partner, it is boyfriend or girlfriend. So I was trying to tell Izzy that. And Izzy's not one that usually argues with me. But today she decided to be a fair go to argue with the old Pete. Hi. Oh, can I be a moderator, please, sir? Negatory on that. I don't make people moderators unless they've gone over to the YouTube channel, the TikTok channel, and they've talked to me face to face on TikTok. So no, I just cannot make anyone a moderator. No, sorry about that request. If you were to go over on TikTok, oh, Jesus, guys, take a look at this. Hang on, guys, I'll be back in a minute. Who saw that lizard? Gee, that was a big lizard, wasn't it, guys? It was a big lizard. It just went past me and nearly scared the shit out of me. Someone saying, hi guys, how are you? So my phone's a bit cockeyed, guys. Hey, what was that? Oh God, hang on. The videos I've posted. Oh yeah, hang on, I'll just check that. Oh yeah, hang on, I'll just check that. Sound, oh, there you go. I'm bad. Sound was down. I'm bad. So easy. What's the story with you and Hamish? Don't get his jokes, do you? Unfortunately. They were pretty, I've got to admit, the way he comes out with them, they're bloody hilarious. All good. They were funny jokes. I've got to admit the Commodore one was great. Hamish wanted to co-parent the Commodore with Izzy. That means share it. Like Izzy has it 3 days a week. And he has it 3 days a week. It's quite funny. It was funny. No, Commodore. Geez, it was so funny. I do like Princess Izzy. She's funny. She is. She cracks me up. She cracks me right up. She does really make me laugh. Izzy does really make me laugh. There's no words for it, Izzy, you do. I've never had such a good laugh in my life. I really haven't. So yeah, no, it's really cool. But do think about the co-parenting idea. That would make me laugh if you did. Do not like pineapple. There we go. The reading is getting better. Like that one there. Do like Princess Izzy. Do you like Princess Izzy? Yes, of course I like Princess Izzy. I love her dearly. She's my best friend. She's my mate. The mate that I can shit stir. The mate that she shit stirs. Yeah, we're mates. We're great mates. Well, I hope it's not another ambulance coming to wake me up like it did the other day. I'm still getting over. Yeah. Pizza. Yeah, you got that pineapple on pizza. I do anyway. On pizza, yes, you got that pineapple on pizza. But also you got that pizza that's... Dad made pizza yesterday, right? And the pepperoni was not cooked that well. I like it crisp on a pizza. So yeah. I know what you mean about what's the best pizza? Pepperoni. I've got to say pepperoni is the best pizza. Pepperoni. Yeah, I like pepperoni. For me anyway, I mean different people have got different taste in pizzas. Four people watching. Hello to the 4 people that are watching. The people wondering how long have you been on bloody live stream for? Today I reckon I've done a good 5 or 6 hours straight of live streaming. I really have. What do you drink with the pizza? Mate, only one thing I drink with pizza: wine and soda water. That's what I have. But other people, of course, have beer and pizza. Hey, Butch. Butchie. Here, boy. Come on, fella. Butchie's standing proud. Go, Butch. Where are you, fella? Butchie's got a bottle. Come here. Bring. Butch, bring the bottle. Can I have the bottle, Butch? Butchie, can I have the bottle, boy? Here, boy, can I have your bottle? Give me the bottle. You like milk? Yeah, milk's okay. Nothing wrong with milk. There's definitely nothing wrong with milk. Milk with that one. Got to be careful of these glasses, guys. This is the only pair I've got. My other pair I've got to take it and get fixed and get this phone sorted out. And I have got Patch. Patch on me. There we go, Patch is here. But yeah, no, if you do go back and watch the TikTok live, you will see how funny they really were. Izzy and I were, Izzy and I were joking. Her partner come and Izzy said, "Oh, I heard something outside, but I wasn't quite sure what it was," and he didn't even say hello to me. And he's come and got his car and went back to work. So that was quite funny. Well, it's quite funny the way that he didn't say hello to her. That was kind of sad. But feel free if anyone wants to jump in the live stream with me. Feel free to say hello and all that good jazz. And where Hamish is, I thought Hamish would be on. He was in the live stream. We were talking for like an hour and a half in the morning. Then we were talking for another nearly 2 hours today. We've been talking, you know, shit stirring Izzy, and because I don't think Izzy knows how to take Hamish's jokes yet. I think Izzy's finding Hamish's jokes a bit far out there. You know what I mean? She doesn't. Izzy sometimes doesn't comprehend the joke, doesn't get the joke, and so I'm very much like that myself. I've got to admit that. But with Izzy, it's more difficult for her to understand the joke because it's hard. I'm not saying it's nastily about Izzy because she's a dear friend. I love her dearly. She's not sort of on the same wavelength of what other people are when they say like a car joke. "Oh yeah, I'm going to buy you a Commodore." They get all offensive and say, "Oh no, you're not." Instead of playing along with it, and say, "Yeah, okay, then when do you need it?" sort of thing. She's not like that. She takes it all to heart and she gets all emotional, all offensive, which you know, we've got to lighten her up and make her take a joke. It's a part of the dream team life. You've got to be in it to take a joke. That's the way it goes. It's no good being sad all the time and miserable and upset. You've got to take a joke. And I say that to all the moderators that are on here. I do a lot of shit stirring on the channel. I do a lot of laughing. I do a lot of jokes. That's just the way I am. I'm not going to apologise for it. Certainly not. It's just the way that I am. Is to joke, carry on, be part of the team. At the end of the day, you're not going to change people. You've got to sort of accept them for what they are. And as I said on the TikTok live when I was over there just now, and I said, I can't understand why Izzy bought a car, and it's only going to be sitting out there. And I would get the because Izzy seems like she's more happier on public transport. I think the car was like a symbol sort of thing to show her boyfriend, look, I can drive the car. I haven't got a license, but I can drive the car. And I think Izzy was trying to make her boyfriend proud of it. And I get that. I do get that. 110% I get that. I really do get that. But I think Izzy's the type of person too. She's more happier on public transport. She feels more easier. She's good at that. I'm not saying that she'll ever drive one day. She will. I don't know how capable enough she is of driving a motor vehicle. It does worry me. I would have, before she had got that car that she purchased, I would have said to her, why don't you go on a simulator test? See how good you are actually on the road. Like, it's a real thing. You can go, you can be tested, and you can sort of see the everyday life, like in Brisbane City, wherever you are going to be living. So you can see if she's capable enough of driving in those conditions, and if she can handle a car. Because I know Izzy's got ADHD, but I also reckon she has got a lot of autism with her, and I don't know. There's just like this. I mean, I've been watching Izzy. I've been watching the channel. I've been watching her channel. It's like this little girl thing comes out. She'll get laughter like that sort of thing. I know everybody does it. Don't get me wrong. But it does worry me, because if she does that on the road and loses a second of concentration, she could end up wiping someone out. And I doubt that Izzy would be able to come back from something like that if that did happen. If I was her partner or her boyfriend, as she likes to call him, I would have said to her, sorry, I don't reckon that you're capable enough of driving a motor vehicle. You have to have lessons from someone that can judge if you can do it, what your judgment's like, what your skills are like. Because you've got to have good stopping skills, good starting skills. You can't just say with me, hop in the car and just think, oh yeah, I can do this, no problem. It's easy enough to say that, sitting behind the wheel in the driveway and just sitting in your car pretending. But turning the key and stuff like that, well, fair enough. Anyone can do that. But I reckon it's actually when you get out on the road and learn how to do these things that you'll find out if you're a good driver or not. And it does concern me about Izzy, because I'd hate for her to hurt anyone or to hurt herself. I know a lot of people with confidence that says, oh, you're worrying about nothing. Probably she's will be a good driver. I don't know. I would have liked her to go for a test to see how confident she really is behind the wheel, with someone that knows, someone that does learn a driving school with her. Take her out, see in the traffic how confident she is, what her stopping skills are like, what her concentration's like, how she's in reverse parking in a parking spot, how she can park in a parking spot, how she can do, if a traffic light's got an arrow to turn left, Does he get in a panical mood and all that sort of thing? So to try all those things, so then she learns, and then she can see if she's cut out for driving, and the instructor can also say, yes, he's cut out for that, or I'm sorry, no, it's you know, is it sure you something? Is it sure that you want something to learn to do? Some people are not cut out for driving. I mean, I get that. I get that. I learned how to drive because it's something I wanted to do with my life, and it's something I needed to do. But yeah, some people, they're just not cut out for driving. And you know, I hate to say this because this is a mate. She's a mate, and a mate really should talk about their mate. You know, but you know, I would like Izzy to go for a test to find out if she's capable enough of driving a motor vehicle, especially a Commodore V6. Because you got to know when to stop. You know, what happens if someone pulls out in front of you. You know, stuff like that. Everyday living. You know. Hi, Jen. Don't you reckon I am right, Jen? That I was talking to Izzy before. I do reckon Izzy, before she gets her license for her Commodore, she wants to see if she's capable enough of driving a motor vehicle. Because sometimes Izzy gets into this giggling, laughing situation where she acts like a little girl sometimes, and you know, that worries me with the car that she's got, the 6-cylinder Commodore that she's got. What happens if she does it on the main road and prangs into someone? And that does worry me, because Izzy's concentration, I don't know how good it is. That's why I wanted to get a test to see how confident she is at driving a car, because it's a big responsibility. And I know a lot of people say, what is this, have a go on Izzy Day or something, Pete? No, it isn't have a go on Izzy Day, guys. I'm worried about her because she is my friend. And I've seen what she does when her partner goes out. How she, you know, walks around the car and, you know, she's like a little kid. She opens the bonnet, she closes the bonnet, she shows you this. Then she shows you the boot, then she closes the boot, then she goes back out again and sits in the car and just pretends to drive it and shows you the colour lights. So, I don't know, a bloke's got his opinion about that, let's put it this way. Being a driver for 35 years, I've seen a lot of people that have got their licence when they don't deserve a licence, and I know this sounds a bit harsh, but I've seen a lot of people have prangs. I've seen how badly hurt they can get. And I'd hate for Izzy to be in the same boat. Because the partner's always at work. He's working, he's a mechanic, he's got his friends. And I don't know, I guess too, Izzy doesn't really fit in with her partner's thing. Oh, another video uploaded, hang on guys. This is the last video, guys, believe me. Last video is done. I don't think Izzy will be on this afternoon. She was on here before, but Hamish and I were having a joke with Izzy, right? And Hamish got it into his mind, and Hamish is going to turn around and say, that was your idea, not mine. That he wanted to co-parent the Commodore with Izzy, share it so many days a week with her, right? And poor Izzy got quite upset with it, and it was quite funny in a way. And I did say to Izzy that you've got to learn to take a joke. And she said, you know, about the Commodore and that, and yeah, I don't know. Izzy gets very protective over stuff that she's got, and that's cool. I understand. I get that. But yeah, at the end of the day, you know, I just want Izzy to learn to take a joke. You've got to learn to take a joke, Izzy. You really have. Some people, you know, you may not like their joke, but at the end of the day, you've got to take it. You've got to take a joke. That's what life is about. I don't like jokes sometimes, but I do take them. Because if you don't take jokes in life, then people are going to think, that Izzy can't take a joke. What's going on? Why does Peter bother with her on the live stream? And I know a lot of people do ask me that question. Why do I? Izzy's a mate. She's got a lot of problems with the ADHD and a bit of autism and dyslexic. What she does and stuff like that. She does have a lot of trouble, but she's a mate, and a mate's always there for a mate, and that's why it's easy for me to call a mate out and say, well, yeah, this is wrong. You got to do this, and I do try to correct Izzy. Like Izzy said today, and she's been saying it for a long time, that I'm living with my partner. It's not a partner. It's a boyfriend. It's a girlfriend. Izzy called it partner, fair enough, but the correct word is boyfriend and girlfriend. I corrected Izzy on that. Look, I put my feet up. I corrected Izzy on that, and unfortunately, poor Izzy, she sort of wasn't very happy about that. The joke has told hang on. Let me try and read that. The joke has to be funny to the people. Yes, the joke does have to be funny. The joke that we done with Izzy on the YouTube live stream, it was very funny. Believe me, guys, it was very, very funny. Hamish played it great. He played the joke. Don't forget, Hamish is only, 18? Something like that. Izzy's 21, 22. And, Izzy and Hamish still have got the same, they like to joke around about certain things. And the Hamish is a great joke for him. To have a joke with someone like Izzy and have a bit of fun. And that's cool. I mean, I was quite happy to be in it because I wanted to keep the joke going, because I love keeping jokes going. It was quite good to keep the joke going and to find out that the joke was not really going anywhere at all. At the end of the day, what can you do? Anyway, I'm going to end the live because I'm exhausted, guys. I've been on live for nearly 5 hours. Catch you all tomorrow morning.